Alright, now I am continuing unit 2, part 3 of cost accounting notes. So I will start from where I left off. Pricing issues of material. Pricing of materials may change from time to time. Materials are usually acquired by several deliveries at different prices. Actual cost can then take on several different values. Therefore, the materials pricing system adopted should be the simplest and the most effective one. Methods of stock valuation. There are 4 methods of stock valuation. First is first in, first out, FIFO. Second is last in, first out, which is LIFO. Weight average cost, which is WAVCO. And finally, specific identification unit cost method. First in, first out. Let me see. This method, first in, first out, assumes that the first stock to be received is the first to be sold. The cost of materials used is based on the oldest prices. The closing stock is valued at the most recent prices. So they have an illustration to prove how this works. First in, first out works. The illustration has 3 columns. The first column has an arrow leading to the second, and the second column has an arrow leading to the third column. In the first column, it is it is shown that wait a minute, let me check this out. So the first column has beginning inventory with 4 yellow boxes. So the beginning inventory is depicted with 4 yellow boxes plus net purchases of 6 grey boxes of goods. So I repeat, in the first column of this method, first in, first out, the first in, first out method, in the first column there is the beginning inventory of 4 yellow boxes of goods plus there is net purchases of 6 grey boxes of goods. In the second column there is the total goods available for sale. The second column shows the total goods available for sale, which is the 4 yellow boxes of goods from beginning inventory and the 6 grey boxes of net purchases, totaling 10 boxes. This leads us to the next column, wherein the cost of goods sold is shown as 4 yellow boxes of goods from the beginning inventory plus 3 grey boxes of goods from net purchases. So total of cost of goods sold is 7 plus the ending inventory is 3 boxes of grey goods from net purchases. So this is a first in, first out method. Next we go to last in, first out method, LIFO. Now this method assumes that the last stock to be received is the first to be sold. Therefore, the cost of materials used is based on the most recent prices. The closing stock is valued at the oldest prices. Now this is shown, again this is illustrated in 3 columns. In the first column there is the beginning inventory of 4 yellow boxes of goods and net purchases plus net purchases of 6 grey boxes of goods. In the second column, there is the total number of goods is 10, which includes the 4 yellow boxes from beginning inventory and the 6 yellow boxes of from the net purchases, totaling 10 goods available for sale, which leads us to the final column, which shows the cost of goods sold. So this time it's different from the last method. The cost of goods sold here has only one box from the beginning inventory, only one yellow box from the beginning inventory, and 6 grey boxes of goods from the net purchases. Plus, what remains is the ending inventory of 3 yellow boxes of the beginning inventory. I hope it's clear. If not, please ask your professor. Next, we go to weight average cost method. Weight average cost method, WAVCO. Now, this method assumes that the cost of materials used and closing stock are valued at the weighted average cost. Now, here again, it is illustrated with the same 3 columns. The first column again has the same beginning inventory of 4 yellow boxes of goods plus net purchases of 6 grey boxes of goods, which leads us into the second column with total goods available for sale as 10, which includes the grey box and the yellow boxes together. And the ending inventory here, the cost of goods sold are four grey boxes and 3 yellow boxes of goods, and what remains as an ending inventory is 2 grey boxes of goods and 1 yellow box. So this is how the final column looks. Cost of goods sold, 4 grey boxes of goods and 3 yellow boxes of goods, plus ending inventory as 2 boxes of grey and 1 yellow box. I hope I've not confused you, but this is how it is. Next we go on to, let us see, the last and the final method, which is called specification identification / unit cost method. This method assumes that each item of the stock has its own identity. The costs of materials used and closing stock are determined by associating the units of stock with their specific unit cost. So that ends this particular part of Unit 2.